Right, okay, so end of week 21 and just 5 weeks to go.
Maybe go up a little bit.
Just 5 weeks to go. So, yeah, last week, pretty hard going.
Yeah.
But-
On the cardio part.
Cardio bit at the end.
Here with your I think it was your first audio boot you done on Saturday.
For a while, yeah.
Yeah, I can still see you're out of breath.
Yeah, that was quite tough going. So I did it the Thursday. I only managed one of the cardio sets because I was out of time. I had to go down to Watford in the evening and I missed it. So Saturday was the first time I'd done two of them. And to be honest, it's not that much harder the second one than the first one. But like when you get to
There's just more benefit doing it twice.
yeah, you get to like 35 seconds doing those squat things, and it's like, whoa.
Oh, yeah.
And then I had to have a little break from 45 for a few seconds, and then 55 for a second or two. But anyway, but, you know, like yesterday I did the exercises like about 5:30 till about 6:30.
Yeah.
Just after, it was about 20 to 6 actually, 20 to 7 by the time I finished it. But I then went and played table tennis match.
Okay. Was that
First time.
Felt right.
Played awesome. I played awesome. I like demolished the opposition.
Really? Is that? Would you have? Did you know? Like the opposition? Did you know the guy?
I've not played one of them before, but it like taken a leg off up to 11. You know, won one leg against my mate who was like playing really well last time we played him, and I just like crushed him 3, 6, and 7.
Really? That's the three. Just like might as well not even get them going.
Yes, right. So yeah, I played really well, which and actually I felt really quick around the table. So it might be
That's because whatever you're doing in here, whatever you do at table tennis is never going to be as hard as what you do here.
Yeah.
So you can put more effort in because you won't get tired.
Yeah.
So you'll just be able to.
But it was just the speed around the table was quicker.
Yeah, your agility's up.
Yeah, my agility was up, and
your coordination would be up. Your reaction time will be up because you'll be more focused. You're more alert. You're more fitter.
Yeah, I was spitting this morning. I was at coffee in Islington, and there was a guy there who's he was trying to get in the England team for hurdles.
Oh, really?
For the Olympics.
Really?
And the reason he didn't make it was because he ruptured his muscle the week before the Olympics.
Nice.
So he couldn't go in it. But he's a personal trainer as well, and I told him to connect up with you on the forum. But he's just going through all the six-pack exercises and what I was doing. He's going, oh yeah, I know that. So it's quite good. But I was saying to him that like last night, it was like, I was saying to him about being on the train, standing on the train. He said, yeah, like tube surfing, he was calling it, where you don't hold on.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, I said, because now my core's stronger, I don't have a problem doing that. It's like, I did it again today, it was like quite a good challenge. And he said, yeah, the Northern line's the worst, but that was the line I was on. so anyway, it's all good stuff, yeah. I see the progress, so...
Good, that's the whole point. You want to see results, that makes your motivation go up, makes you stay with it longer. Two of my clients this week have both said to me, I'm going to be doing fitness for life now. Like, whatever I'm doing here, that's it, I'm going to just begin to do it for the rest of my life. Because they enjoy it, and they just realise now that just needs to happen. They just...
Yeah, it's funny, I was talking to a guy last night at table tennis, and his son plays for us, he's like 14, 15, and he said, oh, you're looking sharp out there tonight, Chris. I said, well, yeah, so I did a workout before I came out, I said, and the first time I played after doing the workout, I said, but... You know, I don't. Before I couldn't have done a table tennis because I was knackered. But actually, this fitness level's gone up. And he said, "Yes, I'm too old for that." So I said, "Well, how old are you?" He said, 50. So I said, "Well, I'm 50."
Yeah, never too old.
So there you go. So last week, yeah, big on the cardio, good improvements. Enjoyed it. Yeah, some of it was tough, but yeah, it was good.
Right, so that's the session before what we're doing. Okay, before we do all that. What I am going to do with you is a after the first exercise, which is TRX narrow chest press, I'm going to do a little test with you, and it's just going to be basically seeing how many press-ups you can do in a minute.
Right.
Alright, just a little test. I just want to see how many you get, okay? And I'll give you a little target in which to achieve. Okay.
Yeah, but I might not be able to do a whole minute's worth without stopping.
You can stop. That's what I mean. You just
Oh,
how
right.
many you can get in a minute. Doesn't
Right,
matter. Okay. So that's just going to be. That's just not in the program. But apart from that, you've got chest and back to begin with. You've got your TRX core work again because you should have found that beneficial last week.
Yeah.
And then the cardio you did last week's taken out, and it's just changed with some different stuff. Okay, so 20 exploding squats, 180 degree twists in the middle. Okay, so basically I'm just making sure you're jumping high enough so that you can actually get around the 180 degrees whilst off the floor.
Right.
Yeah, I don't just want you just thinking, right, feet are off the floor, happy days. It's literally you've got to make sure you've got enough time in the air to make sure you twist.
Right.
Whenever you
okay.
twist, it is core work anyway. 100 mountain climbers. Now, I know that sounds a lot, but you know how quick mountain climbers go.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'll go quickly, but yes, you're still doing 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Max out scissor kicks. Okay, that's just based on your back, and it'll be a core exercise. Okay, and I'll explain how you do it. It's quite simple.
Right.
But you're doing that all 3 times.
Okay.
Okay, then wide squat walkouts. You have done them before, but a long time ago. Okay, it's a hamstring exercise and it's a core exercise. And then in there, you'll be doing 4 plank walks each time you walk it out, times 10. Times 3, so that's 4.
Hang on, what's
yeah,
that?
so you're going to do a wide squat walkout. So you'll be in a wide split squat position.
Yeah.
You'll just be walking your hands out so you're in a press up position, but your feet are really wide.
Right.
Then you'll be doing 4 plank walks, and then you'll walk yourself back up, and that'll be
4
one.
planks with legs wide.
Yep. Okay, and then you'll be doing that times 10, and then either 3 or 4 sets, depending on what sort of time you have at that point.
So that's 4 planks, 2 on each arm.
Yeah, and then every single time, then times 10.
And then what? And then you go back.
And then you go back, walk back, and that's 1, and then you go back out. So there's 40 plank walks in there. So it should be tough, yeah?
No, times 3 or 4.
Yeah, it depends how much time you have at the end of the session.
Okay, that sounds all pretty grim if you ask me.
All this won't take that long. The TRX work doesn't take long. Put it that way, okay?
What, this? How many of those is? Just one time?
Yeah, just 1 time. You've done a lot of back last week, so I didn't want to put too much in this week. Okay,
So you do 3 times 8 of the chest narrow press.
chest press. Okay.
Then one of them.
One of them, and then we'll move on to core.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
Okay.
You did a lot of back work up here last week, all the W, the Y, all that sort of stuff. So you should have felt it.
Okay, that's it then. On to week 22. Just 5 weeks to go, and counting.